I spent 2 years blogging and reviewing products that companies sent me, and 8 years in an MLM. And that whole time I was trained to always keep it positive. Now I'm done with that. I'm Dory, and this is no more Kool-Aid that I am putting on our Doyle Adventures YouTube channel. This is where I tell you exactly what I think about products that I've tried. No agenda, no commission check worth exaggerating for, just the honest truth so you don't have to spend your money without knowing the full story. And today I am covering the brand Ffern. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. So let me tell you a little bit about Ffern or Fern. I don't know. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I'm sure I could probably look it up, and I just didn't. So forgive me, please. But this is part of this whole no more Kool-Aid. We're not doing anything that is helpful or harmful to these companies. I am just sharing my true, unaltered experience where I am not drinking the Kool-Aid. I am just going for it. So didn't look up the brand, not trying to impress anyone. It's just, this is what it is. So it is a British fragrance company that was founded in Somerset, England, and the whole concept is pretty unique. So they release only 4 fragrances a year, 1 for each season, and they drop it on the solstice or the equinox. So again, you get 1 for each season. They just came out. Today is April 8th. I got my fragrance yesterday, April 7th, and it was released, I think, March 23rd or so. But I guess it took a while to get to me, and I'll explain all of that in a little bit. So as you can see, 4 fragrances a year. It's very poetic and very intentional, and I appreciate all of that, especially one who was an aromatherapist for years and in the holistic health space. I do like that part of it. That's what intrigued me with it. Now, they operate on what is called a ledger system. So really that is just a subscription and a wait list to get on it. And the whole idea is that once you're on the ledger, on this wait list, then you are going to be receiving a fragrance each season. And let me just kind of break from that and tell you my experience with it. I had found out about this company ages ago. I'm not even sure how I found out. Probably had something to do with the fact that I was an aromatherapist, an acting aromatherapist, and I was looking for natural fragrances, and this came up, and I have been getting ads for it ever since. So for years, I've been getting ads for this company, or maybe at least a year. And I had thought about it, but it's high. So each bottle runs $129, and they're made in small batches, which is pretty fun. And especially if you're talking natural fragrance, that's what you want. You want it in a small batch because even if you were to use like a lavender essential oil from a specific area, that is going to be different year to year, season to season. So that makes sense that it runs in small batches. I do believe that part of it. They do claim that they're using natural and organic material and ingredients. We're talking 95 to 100% natural. And so all of that's great. So when I decided to get on the ledger, I filled out whatever online form it was, and they said, great, you'll find out on this day. Well, that was, I think, like March 23rd. March 23rd came and went. Nothing. I heard nothing. And so I was curious, and I followed up with an email and got a response pretty much right away from them saying, oh yes, let me check. They had to get my phone number. They said, yes, you are on the list. And guess what? You got in. So I did a little bit of sleuthing after that, and turns out I think everyone gets in if you put yourself on the ledger. So it's not really as exclusive as they claim. It's just a way to make you feel exclusive. So that being said, I'm going to go back to my notes on the company. So the good part about this is that they are claiming how natural it is. These are made in small batches, high price point at $129, but if you're talking about a truly authentic brand, then that's pretty good. Now, there is good news with it, that there is really no risk to try it, because what they do, and I'll show you what they sent me, they send a small sample vial with every shipment so you can test it before you open up your full bottle, and if you don't love it, you can return it. So, and you get full money back. So I liked that. I thought that that was interesting. And when you're going for a fragrance, they can say that certain ingredients are in there. And I even have access to a lot of the ingredients that they claim. But the amounts that they put in might be different than the amounts that I'm mixing. So I might not be able to get exactly the fragrance that they're creating. So I was like, okay, let's try this. Let's see what it's like. Now, I will also share one of the big things on top of them having this ledger and the exclusivity of it. They're really known for the unboxing experience. And I have to say, I was pretty impressed with that. It was a really neat and pleasant experience. There's a lot to it. So I'm going to show you what I got. Each seasonal package comes with things like art prints, tea, diffuser stone, little extras that tell the story of that particular fragrance. It's a total experience. So I'm going to show you, it really was. It's not just a perfume. But I will share that the perfume is lacking. So my box is actually going to get returned and I'm going to get my money back. But I want to share with you what it looks like before I do it. So anyway, I told you I got on the ledger in fishy circumstances. I'm not exactly sure that it's as exclusive as they say, but it's fun. Like, it's fun to think that you're someone special and you got picked out of a hat. That is a really good feeling. So again, that's part of the experience of it, and maybe not practicality of it and the reality. But that's okay. So it's going to come in this little box. I'm not going to show you the top because it has my address. And then you just kind of cut there. So again, it's nice. Spring 26. And the other things that it says, open here, open here, open here. So really cute experience. So we're going to open it. And immediately you're going to have this here that's going to tell you Ffern and other stuff about it. It says the season, the barrel aging days, the aging environ, Somerset, UK, 20 degrees Celsius, bottling, ingredient count, so the top, middle, base, so it has numbers in there. Not exactly sure what those numbers are. And then it's going to say the other things that are in here. This particular one has Elemi, which they say where it's from, which honestly, as an aromatherapist, that's pretty cool that they give the sourcing location for all of that. Cognac oil, Timot pepper, ginger root, lemon rind, bitter orange rind, bergamot rind, valerian root, rose de mai, blue chamomile, petitgrain, hoe wood, neroli, broom, tuberose, orange flower, and red cedar. And then it has this authorization stamp. I think that that is just for looks. I think that that means nothing, honestly. So I will tell you just myself, I don't love some of these ingredients. Just personally, I've never found a joy for having petitgrain or neroli. Those things just don't interest me. But that's okay. So then looking at the rest of it, we have a nice package. And in it, we have this. So let's open that up. I hadn't opened this one before. So this one is a brand new open for me. Oh, that's nice. Okay, there's a lot of paper. New light washes over the land. Fields and hills, hedges, roads, ordinary England. Then it touches something else, a heady tangle of green and white blossom, organic and unruly, a cacophony of birds, meadowland, pools of water, trickling streams, For spring 26, we have partnered with Nip Wildling in Sussex. Together, we've created a fragrance that emulates the rewilding landscape fostered here for a quarter of a century. So it goes on and on and on and on and on. Okay, so then it says about the diffusing stone that's going to be coming in the kit. There's a little print there. My goodness, there's a lot of words here. Oh, it says who the Ffern artist for spring 26 is, Sophie Corendon. Oh, there is our art. What am I supposed to do with this? The Illuminated Herbarium by Sophie Corendon. I mean, it's pretty. What is it? Like, what's that made of? And what am I supposed to frame this? Can you imagine? What do I do? It's pretty. I just don't know. Okay, this is the release schedule, if you want to try them out. So these are when they all come out. March 20th was when this one came out. Okay, then you have, so I'm going to put this back. Since I'm returning everything, I'm going to be putting everything back nice and pretty. The packaging is really pretty. It's just a little much for me, I will tell you. So then we have This Wild Land, Ffern Cinematic Experience, Admit 1 digital premiere. So you can scan that and sit back and enjoy. It's a short film, digital film. That's cute. All of this is really cute. This one I did open. So we've got another little envelope. It's fun. I do like the packaging. I'm going to admit, I'm being silly right now, but okay, so for spring 26, we have collaborated with the Knepp Estate in Sussex, one of the first major rewilding projects in England. And what you do is you scan that code, and then you get to listen to the sounds of the wild. So if you do not live in nature, you can listen to the sounds of the wild. And you are going to hear, I guess, beavers, cuckoos, longhorn cows, turtle doves, white storks, nightingales, Samworth pigs, I'm not exactly sure, and pipistrel bats. So anyone want to tell me? So you can listen to that. There's that QR code. Boop. Again, the pictures are really pretty. They really have done a lot to make it an experience. And then, okay, here's the rest of the box. This is going to be our sample. Open it up. So I opened this up last night. You can't quite see it, but it is embossed there. And I opened it up and proceeded to drop. This was at like midnight last night. I proceeded. Okay, we're good. I proceeded to drop this, and it goes. Of course, my daughter happened to be up at the time, and she should have been asleep, but she was not. She said, "Mom, is everything okay?" Yes, everything's fine. I'm just clumsy. Okay, so you get this little sample, and it has Ffern on it, organic eau de parfum, barrel aged in Somerset, England, and it has the smell, which to me smells like a grandmother's perfume. It's probably the petitgrain and the neroli, and I just can't stand those smells. So I don't know if it's just me. I've never liked them. I will say, like, I know you're supposed to, and I know if you don't like certain smells, it usually means something. I don't fully buy into that. Even as an aromatherapist, I don't. It smells like a perfumed soap. Like, that's what it smells like to me. Now, again, for some people, they love the smell of neroli. They love petitgrain. They love bitter orange flower. Like, they love these things. Then this might be amazing for you. But for me, I I smell it in my throat. That's my experience. But again, I don't want to take away from someone who like really likes those smells. It's just not me. Okay, so then in that sample package, you also get that diffuser stone. This is made of clay. I went ahead. Sorry. I sprayed this last night at midnight, and I'm recording this at 10:30 a.m. and it still is there. Like, it is still so strong of a smell. Normally that doesn't happen with true fragrance. So I don't know how they do that. How does it not evaporate? Now, maybe after 24 hours, maybe it will actually dissipate. Ugh. Ooh. Okay, so like, again, pretty stone, pretty diffuser stone, because I did not want to spray that on my skin. When I smelled it, I was like, Also in that sample packet, you get wildflowers, which is so pretty. So that's a packet of wildflowers, which is nice. You're going to get, I do like this. You get sampling moulettes. So what it says to do, so there you go. You can break it apart here. And then it gives you the directions there. So you separate each of them, so you get 2 of them. You fold it, you apply 2 doses to the pointed end, you wait 10 seconds, and then you inhale very gently. And the whole idea is that you wait 10 seconds because there is an alcohol in here that is just part of what helps it kind of mix together and make it more liquidy. And so you want that to dissipate because that will change the fragrance notes for you. One of the directions that I read, and I don't know where I read it, it must have been... Okay, there's another piece of paper in here, and this gives other instructions on how to use the sample, but you want to allow it to dissipate. You do want to spray it on your skin. I just couldn't stomach it. But the idea is you want to spray it on your skin because your natural chemicals will make the fragrance smell different. Again, I just couldn't do it. So what it says is, spray it either on your wrist or the moulette from 15 centimeters away, wait 20 seconds before smelling to get that rush of alcohol from our Italian grain vodka base. Then you bring your nose close to your wrist and very gently inhale. Doesn't take much to pick up the scent. The notes you can smell at this stage are top notes, which is true. So in fragrances, you're going to have top, middle, and base. The top notes release the first. They are the ones that are most aromatic. I'm not saying the right word. Anyway, they go first. And then the next is going to be the middle notes, and then the base notes stay the longest. That is what I am smelling right now still, are going to be the base notes. I can't. And then after about an hour, base notes follow. So they have the ingredients there. You want to try it over a few days. You'll find that the scent changes subtly from day to day between rain and sunshine, cold and warmth. I can't do it. So I'm going to return this and we'll see what they actually want me to return. And then the other stuff is going to go on Buy Nothing, and I'm going to gift it to someone because I can't. They say that first impression, though important, will never be able to capture the full complexity of the blend. I'm sure it won't. I just can't. Oh, and then they have a nature podcast. Is that the same as the sounds of this place in England? I don't know. So they do have a list of what's included in here. Denatured alcohol is 68%. They say perfume is 20%. Now, I had a question going out to them and I don't have an answer yet. Does that 20%, is that a fragrance that they're not telling us what it is? Or is that all of these natural botanical blends? I don't know. And then 12% water. So what is actually in this one is bergamia peel oil, citrus, Oratium bergamia peel oil, juniperus virginiana oil, linalool, linalool acetate, pinene, citrus lemon peel oil, citrus aurantium flower oil, citrus aurantium peel oil. I do wish that they had actually put next to those what the common name of each was. Y'all, I really wanted to like this one, and I really like the packaging. It's really, really pretty and a really cool experience, and I just can't with the fragrance. One of the reviews that I had read prior to buying was that they all smelled the same. And that's a big worry of mine, is that they all smell the same. So I am unfortunately not keeping this perfume, so I am not going to break the seal. So to keep perfume, break the seal. So I'm not going to do it. We're not going to see the bottle. But from what I have seen online, it is a pretty glass bottle, like really pretty. Oh well, not for me. So I tried it, so you don't have to. Again, I hesitate to say don't do it because those smells might be something that you really love. I just don't. So the way that it works is I can return it, I can stay on the ledger, and I can try again for the summer. And I might give it one more shot to see if the next smell is different. Because it's going to be summer, and so it might be a lighter, more citrusy scent, in which case I think I would absolutely love it. Maybe more floral. I'd love like citrus and even bergamot and ylang ylang, like that would be lovely. So I'm gonna kind of hang on, and I won't get off of the ledger. I'll let them, you know, give me my money back for this one, and I'll try again. But after 2, if I don't like the scent, we're done. So anyway, that is Ffern, and now I've tried it so that you don't have to. And that is my honest take. No filter, no agenda, just the truth so that you can decide for yourself. Now, if you found this helpful, hit subscribe so you do not miss the next one. And if you've tried this for yourself, drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to know what you think. And I will see you next time. Bye.